Are you thinking of franchising your business? I'm guessing that maybe things are going quite well in your business. You may have one or two or more corporate locations that you own, and you're thinking, this is something that we could duplicate and we could, make more money and inspire more people and spread the positive effect that we're having on our community by franchising. Or maybe you're somebody who's got clients or customers or even friends who are saying, I like what you're doing here and I'd like to have one of these. And they're asking you if you're franchising. So if you're someone who wants to get clear on the steps to franchising or how to determine if you should franchising, then I'm really glad you're here. I'm Angela Cote, Franchise Growth Catalyst, and I grew up with a family business called M&M Food Market, which we grew to almost 500 locations through franchising across Canada. And so now I help business owners determine whether or not franchising is a fit for them, or maybe there's a different method for them that would be a better fit. I always say, contrary to popular belief, franchising is not turnkey. On the outside, it looks pretty straightforward. You've got a business model that's successful. I'll get people that are as in love with my business as I am, and they'll go out and grow the business in their local community. They'll put up the initial investment. But there's unfortunately a lot more to it. And even though I have a mug that says I love franchising, I do not think franchising is for everybody. It's only good for people when it's a fit for the person and it's a fit for the business. So that's why I've come up with something I'm going to call Franchise 101, which is an affordable one-time session where I will invite people to join me in a 2-hour video conference session where we'll unpack all things that you should be thinking about initially if you're considering franchising. The two main areas we're going to go over are, we're going to start with franchising versus licensing versus corporate expansion, and why you'd use one over the other and sort of the pros and cons. Secondly, we're going to talk about the criteria for successful franchising. So we'll check in on what kinds of things you should make sure that are a fit, that work, that match up and align with you and your business to make sure it's even worth taking the next steps towards franchising. So what's so awesome about this, you might be wondering? Well, what's awesome about this is it's a very affordable and quick way for you to get some clarity to begin to get clarity on what franchising is all about. And by the end of it, you'll have some actionable steps that you can take away to go and do a little bit of your own work to see whether or not you want to go down the franchise path. So if you're interested in joining me, reach out and I will tell you a little bit more and we'll get you into the program. We'll start to get you clear on all things franchising. Cheers.